usually takes it a while for the second round of music to start, so I'm hoping that I didn't like let it go long enough for that. I was checking the charge on my watch. I'm probably gonna have to charge it before I go to bed because it's how I keep track of everything as far as how well I'm sleeping, which is important to me because I want to have some understanding as to why I am always tired in the morning. Always tired in the morning. Like, always. My blood oxygen levels are usually pretty good. So I'm not sure, it doesn't seem like I have sleep apnea. But I don't know. It's freaking, it's making me kind of crazy. And I just, that's all I have to say. This is the girl who's, not paying 100% attention to the thing that she's supposed to be paying attention to. Okay. That's still charging. My watch has got like a 23% charge on it, which is not exactly great because it uses about 1.6% per hour. So if you round that up to 2 hours, or to 2%, or hell, round it down, make it sound like it'll last longer. So if it's 1.5, that's 3 every 2 hours. So at round up again at 24, that's 8 hours from now, which puts us at midnight plus, so at like 3 in the morning. Which means it probably will actually only last until about 2 in the morning. I have to charge it when we're done with the stream because I'm too lazy to get up and take it off. Also, there's entirely too much charge to warrant charging it. Because yeah, I'm that person. I don't like to charge if it's not at a certain point. Anyways, real quick here, we're gonna switch to a different view. So I thought, hey, how long is Layers of Fear? Now we've already had 5 episodes. And yes, I know that our stream time is approximately 2.5 hours. However, the amount of time we actually spent in the game, not including me shuddering in fear, or including the time me shuddering in fear, is probably about 2 hours every stream. So that's 10 hours. Which means that I have more than doubled the Painter story. Which means that if we double everything else, that's 12, 4 is 16, plus 3 times 2. So that's another 20 hours. So that's another 10 days. So, I guess Layers of Fear is Spooktober. Unless I miraculously don't end up doubling everything for the rest of the stream. So we're going to hope that we don't have that problem. However, it has been my problem for games in the past. And not just because I have a tendency to die, but because I like to elf everything and try to get everything in the first round, and I feel terrible when I don't. Because oftentimes, especially with scary games, I don't actually go back to play for completion because it's too scary. And I'm mostly playing it. I guess mostly for all of you guys, not really for me. I grew up being the RPG, JRPG girl. I played Secret of Mana and what was it? The 11th Rune and Final Fantasy VII and like the Shining Force 1 and 2, though I never like those were my mom, most of those were my mom's games, and I didn't end up beating a lot of them because they were my mother's and I only saw my mother every other weekend. So, but yeah. And then we had my sister who was more into the fighters and the racers, and my other sister who doesn't really play video games. Like, well, I mean, she didn't when we were growing up. She does play, like, I have heard of her playing, like, Diablo recently, so I guess there's that. But I hadn't really thought about that. We're gonna go ahead and get into the game here because I don't really have a lot to rant or rave about today. It's just been one of those sort of days. I'm going to try to make sure that my mouse is somewhere that if I click on it, it doesn't accidentally stop the stream or change screens or anything like that, because that would be bad. Alright. I was playing games before I started the stream. Where did I put my controller? Over here. In case anybody is wondering, you can see my my trophy count down at the bottom of the screen there. Yes, I am getting trophies while we're playing. No, I don't even know about it until after we're done because I turned that off. I don't want the announcements ending up and being half covered up by, well, me. Just seemed like kind of a waste of a thing to do. I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and we're gonna go ahead and get the party started. Alright, let's get this party started. Also, this is how we do it. I don't know why. Don't ask. I got no answers for you. Like there are no answers. I have no idea why I said it that way, or why it had to be the musical thing that I happened to do just now. If you guys are not aware, you can go back to the first episode of the game and you can read that whole thing without my face covering up any of it. Yes, I know. Well, that's actually not the only reason that we're... Actually, this is the one that I was talking about that you could go back and read the whole thing for. My hair... I had it in a pair of braids until about 2 hours ago. And it's all fluffy. I wore it in said braids all weekend. Oh man, I wanted to get pears, but then they didn't have any. Ugh, they're apples. Well, I mean, they're Granny Smith apples. They're pears. I want pears. Not canned pears. I think that's why I didn't like pears growing up. I don't want to eat pears. Don't get... Because all I'd ever had were canned pears. Canned pears are disgusting. This one? Per director's request, this section of the ship has been closed off to all passengers. We wish you a pleasant and fulfilling day. First transatlantic. Okay, we saw that before. I'm not on the Titanic, am I? Is this... I know they said Icarus Transatlantic. That's locked. We better not... We had better not be on the fucking Titanic. Why did that just suddenly come in out of nowhere?
Interesting. Wow.
Looks like a familiar break. Why are we wearing gloves? Why did we put it back on the... Why wouldn't we put it on the... If we're going to put it down, why wouldn't we put it on the table? We docked? I swear that if this damn movie star spends another night tossing and turning and screaming, I'm jumping overboard. If you're afraid of the sea, don't get on a goddamn ship, for Christ's sake. The pooch has wandered into the room and laid down on her bed. Oh, Mom is streaming. Wonder what's going on. Will anybody buy me any treats? If you're new to the stream, there are channel points and you can buy treats for the pupper. We give them out 3 times during the stream. Typically at 7:45, 8:45, and 9:30. I.e. when we're ending the stream. Or I should say 7:45, 8:45, and end of stream. Sometimes we try to end a little early so that we take into account the end of stream kind of stuff. Oh, joy! There's a doll here!
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do. Get to the set and build this character for him. That's all that matters.
Hate it. I'm not, like, I've said this before, I don't actually have a fear of dolls. That's not a thing for me. Is this corner so... Like, I feel like there should be somebody from back in the day when I used to do online roleplay. There should be somebody sitting in this corner. Because I swear to you, every time you would walk into a chat room and... Or somebody would walk into... They'd be like, finds a dark corner in the tavern and sits down. Like, every single person was sitting down in a dark corner. How can everyone, there are 30 people in the room, how can everyone in a square room sit in a corner? Locked? Not locked. Oh, look, we're out on deck. Okay, now I feel like we're playing Monstrum. I've never played Monstrum. It's a small indie game. It would probably last me like 5 minutes before I died and it gave up. Okay, so this is too small to be the Titanic, I think. Oh god, I do not want to have to run away from anything. I'm not going to lock. What? What? Oh, the door closed.
Yeah, I know you've told me a million times how much you hate the sea. And I'm telling you, this gig is just too good to pass up.
A French a la carte restaurant, 2 Promenade, USS, or the SS Ulysses. Oh, we're going down. I was expecting to go. Why was I expecting to go up? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Guys. Hey, you know what? Stay open.
All third-class passengers this way, please. Did you check the lower decks this time? I swear to God, if we find any stowaways again, you'll never set foot on a ship again.
Huh. My housemate's home. What is wrong with the porthole? I just noticed there are doors to my side back there. Oh, maybe... Are there doors over here? Yes, there are. Hi! Hey! Welcome back, Tony! I'm President of Move, the director... Sorry, I lost my train. In an unprecedented move, the director decided to shoot his next motion picture aboard an ocean liner traveling across the Atlantic. Plot details are kept under wraps, but our trusted sources claim that the project has found its star in unintelligible name, an obvious choice perhaps given the star's fabled career and numerous critically acclaimed roles. It seems that the recent worrying rumors as to the artist's personal life have not dissuaded the director. Yes, we are currently on a ship. We are playing Layers of Fear, and we have reached the second section, which is the actors section. And apparently this is going to probably take me the rest of Spooktober to get through, because it took us 5 and 3/4 streams to get through a 5-hour section of the game, and this section is 6 hours. And the next section after this is 3 hours, and then the section after that is 2 hours. So yeah, it's a much longer game than I thought. No, that sucked. It is a little bit early. I usually don't give out treats for Coda until about 7:45, but I can make a exception here. Oh wow, there's a little bit of sort of physicking going on. Sort of. Let's pause that. That back on. What you doing? She's over there giving me the look. She usually starts that like right away. And then she'll wander off, and after that she'll wait until after I start getting into treats. Come here. Oh, it's very dainty. Yeah, oh, we're going to be the Miss Dainty now. Yeah? I don't suppose I can get a hug. Can Mama have a hug? Can I have a hug? Oh, I don't have any treats, so I don't get any hugs. Come here. Did you come here? Did you come here? Come here. Hi. Oh, what? Really? There's no, that means you don't got nothing for me. Grab the fluff. Yeah, Mama, get it a fluff? We're not happy about the fluff? Tell you what. Tell the Papa what? Yeah, it's funny. I specifically have things set up so that you guys can use channel points to give her treats, and then I'll be like, I'm just gonna give her some treats. Oh, what's this? What is it? What is this behavior? Really? Yeah. Oh, goodness. How about to have a kiss? Yeah? On my eyeball even, huh? Mama's eyeball can have kisses? Come here. There you go. That was less dainty. Oh. Got my eyeball. I love you, pretty girl. Alright. I gotta turn this back down. The light that I have attached to the monitor is very bright, and it actually is detrimental for playing the game if I have it turned up much higher than nearly off, which is what it's at right now. Uh-oh, Mom has created a monster. Mom has created a monster. I says, where's the monster? I don't see a monster. I see no monsters, Mom. She is. She's looking. I drip. What the? Why? Oh, so fast. Oh, there is a. I'm like, it looks like there's a hammock hanging here. And there is. It's right there. Third class common area. I don't have to move the chat. From security offices to chief security officer. The new procedures come into force as of next week. The company holds you personally responsible for enforcing them. Prepare all of the guards for their detailed briefings. Prepare all of the guards... Oh, for detailed briefings. I was right. As you are well aware, there have been prior incidents of unwanted individuals making their way aboard the vessel. We must ensure that does not happen again. In short, stowaways will not be tolerated. We have an ad coming up in about 3 minutes, guys. Nothing. I apparently shut that very hard. Cheese! I heard a cheese boy. If you don't know what a cheese boy is, I have snakes. Cheese boys are rats or mice. You suppose those blades are made out of leather? I'm betting they're made out of leather. Or wood. They're either leather or wood. There's something very wrong with the portholes on this ship. They just do not porthole. Oh, and now all of a sudden we have the ability to crouch. We've gone through a large percentage of the game without being able to crouch, and now all of a sudden we can crouch. I don't know why my controller shakes so hard when I close the door. You hear the whisper? I hear a whisper.
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
This is a very creepy cane. This is a very creepy cane. Glad none of my canes look like that. Did that painting fall? Why would it fall like that? And that's black, that's very dark. I thought the level or the one deck was shut and no one could come or go, self included, but apparently decks are no problem. Nothing in there to get. I really feel like we're playing Monstrum. I'm doing OSO instead of SOS. I don't know if we're like, do we have to do anything with the... Um... Apparently it will still make a door close noise if I close the door. Squeak. Which one of the doors did opened? Ah! I have no choice but to leave the thing up this time. Acting, if done well, is a scary business. It takes immense courage to lose consciousness of your own self and not just react, but become the character you are portraying. Few can master that kind of courage, and yet it happens. To which, after last night's visit to the Majestic Theater, I can personally attest, as my regular readers know all too well. I'm careful with words and not the easiest critic to please. Having said that, the play's lead performance left me speechless, utterly fearless. The acting by unintelligible name was nothing short of transcendent. It was as if the person on stage dissolved before my very eyes, letting the character burst into existence. God, I hate reading out loud. Why are you doing it, Faye? You haven't done it in the past. Because the beginning of the game, they were reading them to us, and I feel like we need to continue that somehow. It's like they paid special attention to the first part of the game, ensuring that it was as fully fleshed out as possible. Hate these style sinks. These still exist. Cold water over here, hot water over here. Wash your hands. You wash your hands before dinner? No? Go wash them. What? I had a sink like that growing up. I really cannot tell what we're looking at here. Also, I'm still really weirded out by the fact that the character is wearing gloves. Not a typical thing. I told him that you're not interested as per your extreme... I told him that you're not interested as per your extremely stupid wish. He told me to tell you that he thought your sibling meant more to you. I told him you're an only child, but he just laughed. Okay, apparently I'm not going to be allowed to close that again. Looks like March 11th. at the top there. Or I suppose it could be 8:03:11. So at the bottom here it says July 22nd. And the year is kind of weirded out. 19 something. Oh, but we'll keep that. All the other things. But we'll keep that one. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Went in that room, came out this room. That is full up. That is the outside side of the ship. Oop. Like that door with all the light streaming in from it is locked. Lock it. And check behind us. There. We're there. Oh, yep, nope. I want to read that from this thing. I apologize for being forward, but when I heard we were to travel on the same ship, I couldn't resist the temptation. Just think of me as an admirer of your talent. Your performances, they speak to me like no other ever have. Did they read these out loud before they approved them? To say that you are my favorite actor would be a gross understatement. I do wish we could meet in person. Still, if you could grace this modest piece of paper with your signature, I would treasure it more than anything. In any case, I remain forever your greatest admirer. That sentence just did not sit well with me. It didn't sound right. Oh my goddess! Hasn't even been anything creepy yet, and you scared the bejeebers out of me. Oh, that door's locked. I'm just glad you didn't do it while I was in the middle of reading. Seriously? You're evil. I'm not switching cameras for this. So you waited specifically for that, huh? Yep, is she done? Yep. Scare! Happy fun time.
Guy's got a reputation. Makes his actors jump through hoops before he even lets them on the set. supposed to be some new method of building the character. Bunch of artsy-fartsy bullshit if you ask me. Just go with it. Guy doesn't take no for an answer.
So I looked into things. This section is referred to as the actor. And generally speaking, most players take about 6 hours for it. Which means it's going to take me like 12. It should also be noted that that door closed all on its own. That the previous section for the artist is generally 5 hours, and it took me like 12.
So what if the guy's a little nuts? He's a director. It comes with the job. I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill ya?
I mean, maybe. Also, after this, there are 2 more smaller sections. A 3-hour section and a 2-hour section. I keep coming into this room from different angles, and now there's that creepy high-pitched sound.
I think it's all an act.
Way to be careful putting down the mask!
Hey, look!
Let's see here. That is total of 9 small, so that's 3 an hour. And then we've got 6 large, so that's 2 an hour. And then 1 salmon and 1 minnow each out. Okay. I still might have to remind me because I have a tendency to lose track, especially if that list, well, gets too high up. Also, it is technically time, so I suppose before I go through this door. My brain went. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to keep my my pre-stream rants short this week so that we can try to make it all the way through these last parts in a more normal time. Because I still have a bunch of scary games that we're gonna want to get through. Well, not like get through, but play. Are you like looking at things and being like, ooh, yay? Yeah, Coda over here like, oh, you put those in a weirdly, me reachable spot, Mom. Oh, we do scary games pretty much, like, all the time. Although I do have a lot of not scary games that I would like to play, too. Also, I was playing Cyberpunk today. And Evie died. And I cried. Like, every time Jackie dies, I cry. I didn't expect to cry when Evie died, especially since I'm playing through CP again. This time as a male character, which means that I can't even romance Judy because she's not interested in male-presenting characters. But I was really hurt when Evie died. Did you go come here? Get your treats? Yeah. See, now that's one reason why I do not use my phone for anything work related. I don't want to deal with the company portal. I don't want to deal with anybody accidentally erasing my phone should I lose my phone. Not that that would ever really be a problem for me. Do you want this little teeny piece that fell out of your mouth a little while ago? Yeah. How about this one? I get another one. I don't use Teams on my phone. All right. Typical warning. There is a really gross thing coming up on screen. If it stays on screen long enough for you to see it, it is a whole prey item. It is a freeze-dried minnow, and Coda is already trying to steal it from me. Hey, can I show everybody that I'm giving you a treat? Can we show them? She's lip-talking at me right now. Yeah, I've never actually bothered with Intune or any of that stuff on my phone. I don't want to give the company the power to reset my phone by accident or on purpose. It's my phone, damn it. Well, you had access to... I don't care, it's my phone! If they need me to have Teams when I'm not on the clock, they can provide me with a company phone. My personal 2 cents. Huh. Can't install company... That's... weird. Although I can say that I've heard callers say the same thing. No, that's everything. We gifted you everything. You got 2 big, 3 small, a piece of salmon, and a minnow. You got it all. Mama gived it to you. She doesn't believe me. Give me just a second. From Icarus Transatlantic Security Office to all officers, most of you are already aware of the Hollywood motion picture that is going to be shot aboard our vessel. We are sending you detailed guidelines as to which decks are to be restricted for regular passengers. Above all else, the film crew and cast are not to be disturbed. You updated the phone, or you updated the company portal / Intune? Why is that room so dark? Have a torch, please. Okay, or electric light.
The world's a stage, but the play is badly cast.
Somebody doing their best Tony Todd impression. If you don't know who Tony Todd is, you need to look him up on IMDb. He's a pretty, or at least was at one time, a pretty prolific...
There's always a way. A light in the darkness. There's always a way.
Guys in the dark, one moon circles, what? Ah, it's locked!
Do you remember?
The way we used to dance?
Before the world told you who you should be, do you remember who you were?
Okay, Nope, I'm still locked. Oh, there are 4 doors. That one is locked. That one is locked. Is this one still locked? Can't see. The doors are like you cannot see the doors.
I will make you remember.
He sounds just like fucking Tony Todd. Yeah, I'm not, you know, I'm like the least likely person to be able to help with Intune because Intune effing sucks and I refuse to use it. So many have tried to be a part of my greatest work as if there was ever a choice. Only one can bring this character to life. Only one is broken enough to build it. I totally understand that. I believe in you. I believe you whispered that inside of my head. Like, I can generally fix any problems with Amazon workspaces because the vast majority of problems are simple. It's the internet. And if it's not the, like, if you're getting, like, directory, not directory unavailable, but sometimes with directory unavailable. But a lot of the loading issues, if you can load Amazon as the administrator, the client as the administrator, that almost always fixes it. Like if I'm logging in and I'm having problems in the morning, the first thing that I will try, since I have like gigabit internet, my first try is just close the client, reopen the client as administrator, and that usually fixes it. Amazon is a generally pretty easy fix. Which makes me wonder why so many of our technicians have such a hard time with it, because I never really had any issues that couldn't be fixed by either restarting it or, simple things.
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
What's Tom Hardy got to do with anything? That just made me think of Aaron. Tom Hardy, he was always trying to get me to watch Tom Hardy movies. I think he had like a man crush on him. Yes, it does. And usually if it is indeed something internet related, resetting the modem or the router that I broke it. Yeah, I mean, apparently I did. Resetting the modem or the router or running an IP config, stuff like that will generally fix anything that loading it as admin won't. Generally. And then after that, it's usually, I can't hear inside of Amazon. Well, did you check to make sure that all of your stuff was set up right? Are you kidding me? Where are the numbers? Where's I supposed to find numbers? You could consider that a 10. Ten is not a number. At least not on that type of lock. I have yet to, at least personally, run into an issue with Microsoft Authenticator when logging into Amazon. And that's from someone who has had 3 phones in the last 2 years. Because earlier this spring, when they announced the Pixel Fold, I assumed because they didn't announce the 8 that the 8 wasn't going to come out, so I got the 7 Pro. And then in October, they were like, or this month, they were like, oh, by the way, did we mention there's a new phone? Oh, okay. Am I gonna just cycle through all the possible answers? There are 1,000 answers. Alright. Nope, I can't go past that. Seriously? I think Linux is trying to make it so that I have to pee. So that when she scares me, I will pee myself. Uh-huh. Like I'm supposed to believe that. extremely happy with Google's Pixel phones. And they just announced this year that they're going to be giving Pixel phones 7 years of updates, starting with the 8, which is what I just upgraded to. Here's the lock combination. The lock combination has to be written down somewhere. It has to be in this room. Can't fucking see anything. Oh, that's right. I forgot I can crouch. Sounds like me when I'm not streaming. When I'm not streaming, I'm, you know, playing video games and watching a movie and probably checking something. Oh. It's 2:18. And probably checking something on my phone at the same time. And when I'm at work, I'm listening to music and doing my work, and occasionally popping out to watch like a Facebook reel or a TikTok or a very short YouTube. The fuck? Artifacting!
Are we really going? Lily, I'm...
That's Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
Moo! Back? I don't think that was there before. Oh. Jump into Jehoshaphat. I've talked about this before. I don't have a problem with mannequins or dolls or anything except on rare occasions where they're entirely too scary. No! And yes, that one was a no. N-O, not a moo, not an M-O-O. No! Yes, I know. You told me to hydrate. Scary ass mannequins over here. Also, this jug is going to be gone here in a second. You'd think I would just suck it up. These came with tops where you can, like, use a straw. But I refuse to use them. I don't want to have to clean the effing straws. Oh yeah, no, the straws come out of the top that where you can, where the where it's supposed to exist. Shit, can't get over that night. I
These images, memories of you, they've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to him, because without me, you have nothing.
So, and, like, you can take it out of the top and whatever. And it came with the, like, cleaning brush. It's just, I don't want to have to... It's like, I would have to clean it every time I use the bottle. I don't clean the bottle every time. I don't think there are multiple endings. There are just multiple scenarios. Like, we went through the author / painter. And this is the actor. And then after this is another section. Then after that section, there's the last section. Final 2 sections together only total out to 5 hours. Oh, for joy! Now everything's all kitty wampus. Well, I did... Okay, so... Your mouth has bacteria in it. And left unchecked, it can grow inside of the container that you're drinking from. So... I do have to clean them once in a while.
I'm back, Mahardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
A trail?
Aye. Left by fellow pirates, no doubt. To lead us to a safe harbor.
I can only see this one way. Go this way. Yeah, I was wondering about it too, which is why I looked it up before stream. Can we stop, please? Now, I have never actually been on a boat, but I can tell you that riding in an RV, like walking around while the RV is moving has similar problems. Times and descriptions of activities. Break over? I can't actually read any of this. Second. Yeah, break over, last repair, technician leaves ship, patrolling waterfront along the ship, patrol near cargo area, saw shadow move, small, most likely a child. I gave chase but could not find anyone. Watch over. Yes, I know. Now the words are over top of where we moved things to. This has a number 2 on top of it. Who wants to bet that's important? What if I don't want to go there? Oh, what I mean is like large vessels like the one that we're on right now. So like I've never been on a cruise ship. What have I told you guys about fecking whispering? Stop it.
There she is, Mr. Hardy. The fastest vessel ever built. Ready to set sail for the land of the flame.
I don't see
Like I've been
any
on a rowboat.
sails.
Shh. We must make our way aboard. Quietly.
I've been on a pontoon boat. Not like a lot. Like I haven't been on lots of them. But like I've been on a Lunix. I've been on a few. I've been on 2 steam paddle boats. One for a wedding on the Gulf of Mexico. I was just a kid though. I was maybe 9. And then we took a paddle boat ride down the Mississippi a few years back. That's probably the closest I've come to what we're doing on this boat here. I see treasure. Can I have some of that treasure? That's actually some of the best looking gold colored anything I've seen in a while. Usually they make it too... What's the word? They make it too something. But too yellow. It's usually got too much yellow in it. It's also locked. That's closed off. And that is now locked behind us. Because of course it is. Can't walk out into the fake water. I can go here. I have no idea if what I'm doing does anything or has any impact on anything. Mac's fiance was in the Navy. He didn't stay in the Navy very long, though. He managed to get out. Okay, so I can just, like, sit there and turn the wheel forever, which you would not be able to do. Yeehaw!
Avast, Mr. Hardy. Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked in doubt, or be there a fire burning within.
My granddad was, in the Army. Why would that shoot inside? Was in the Army and my dad was in the Air Force. And one of my uncles was in the National Guard, I think. Or not the National Guard, he was in the reserves. My dad left the Air Force as soon as he was able to. Which I can't really blame him. He was the Army equivalent, or not the Army, but the, he was the Air Force equivalent of a, nurse. Okay, can I get out? Have we done enough to actually leave? No, because I can't even get out this fake boat on the real boat. Why are we on a fake boat inside of a real boat? What did I learn here? I didn't learn anything about anything. What the F is going on? And now we're in black and white. Made to order, one sturdy wooden chest built entirely of old oak with heavy iron barding, additional leather straps and carrying handles on the sides, large enough to fit a grown man. We hope you'll find our work to your satisfaction. Character. The word is character. Can I guess now? We were playing Hangman. I'm like 90% sure that I would get it. Why? That's blocked. Okay, this is not where we came from earlier. Oh, sure, now they're just fucking opening shit for me. More whispering.
In the spotlight, they were safe. Their world controlled and understandable.
Okay, so it works kind of like the Hooded Lantern. The author is still apparently in control. Okay. I have expected to, at some point during that turn, find a mannequin. I don't know what this is. Where'd the other mannequin go? No! I still want to know where the other mannequin went. Fudge nuggets. Hold R1 to run. Why am I running? Oh god, I can't okay, I was supposed to... Oh god, I can't close the door.
I know you did it. You killed her.
Truth is,
Mannequin.
it was her killing
Seriously?
me. Slowly. All this time.
I'm gonna stop drinking water during my workday just because you're making me drink basically all the water I need. I'm joking. I will drink whenever I'm thirsty, generally. I don't want to be the mannequin. I've had stories like that, or I've seen stories like that, not just, you know, the obvious you know, Sixth Sense is kind of the obvious one in that kind of a scenario. Aren't we supposed to be on a boat? I thought we were on a boat. They just fill a deck up with dirt? I am so confused. Oh, so what? Every time you have a drink, you're making me drink? Dang it. Oh, I lifted my finger up. Welcome back to everybody who ended up on an ad break. Yeah. Heavens to Betsy. I think I have to get it exactly, and that's just not going to happen. At least, like, landing exactly on the right thing at the right time. Damn it. That was way over. Damn it. Oh, that was close enough, huh?
In the land we've seen behind shut eyes, the one of bright shores caressed by tide, where there's no pain, no fear, no fury, no lies. There we shall stand tall, our hearts full of pride. If your dreams are bold and by no man bound, if your soul is strong, unlike any other, able to build walls or tear to the ground, then yours is this world, my little brother.
Okay. Again, we're on a ship. We're on a boat already. What's going on? Nope, I can't read that. Mr. Hardy is a quartermaster, and that is a very important thing to be because quartermaster takes care of getting the crew where it needs to be and also makes sure there's plenty of food and rum for everyone. The rum is all gone. Why is the rum gone? Mr. Hardy is very loyal to the captain and always follows orders because he knows that he, the captain, not Mr. Hardy, is a fearless leader. The captain sometimes gets cross with Mr. Hardy, but that's only because he cares greatly about the whole crew. The truth is, bottom of the page is torn off. So we got a door over there. And a door over here. So I guess we're going through this door. Shut. Shut. Oh, interesting. Those were... I don't know how many people are going to see what I see. So there's the tricycle, right? Look at the flooring. That is the floor from the Overlook in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Or, more to the point, Stanley Kubrick's version of Stephen King's The Shining. That's crazy. Door there.
This
Twelfth
fellow
night.
is wise enough to play the fool.
Huh. Oh! That was poorly timed. Alright, before we get back in, I suppose I could have done this on the big screen, as it were. I mean the drinking of the water. But I didn't. It takes too much, like, if I were to make sure that every single time Lunix made me drink, or everyone made me drink, that it was on the big screen, we'd never get through a game. Especially not with the way Lunix is doing it tonight. Considering that I only recently started making sure that I have water available again. Hi, baby. We're making up for lost time. We'll come here. Ready? Yeah. Not being nice this time. We was being so gentle earlier. Wiping some of the spit off on her. Alright. Last treat this round. Freeze-dried minnow. Kinda gross. Just forewarning. Ready? Steady. She wasn't gonna hurt me, but she definitely had my finger that time. Your mama's big stupid head. I love you. She is. She's mama's big stupid head. What? There's no more. You got it, all of it. But it has got it, all of it. We gotta wait. We got about 40 minutes until the next one. We gotta wait. There was door back. What, now are you trying to catch the fly that's been bugging me all day? Who's gonna catch the fly? And the door closed.
We always come with a burden.
Dude, I swear to you, he sounds just like Tony Todd.
Figures, faces, voices from the past, wrapped in a heavy, old bag.
No? You know, that would be even creepier, and it's not like it wasn't creepy enough. That is a lot of people. Odds are I can't go back the way we came.
The first thing to do is to get rid of it.
First thing to do is to get... Why are we setting souls on fire? Also, no one ordered a candy man.
An act of creation always begins with an act of destruction.
I just had to make sure it was done. God bless it!
One life ends, another begins. One life ends.
Apparently. Apparently, yes. They did deliver your Candyman to me.
Action. Why wait?
Keep this up and we're going to take a potty break. It's only 40 minutes, you can wait. What if I don't want to shoot one of these two? Like, it won't let me pick neither. You can only shoot one or the other.
A life for life. One must be taken. The right one.
F you!
The simple task and the execution. Truthful, instinctive, pure. That'll do for now.
Okay, but I can't go... Oh. Never mind. Don't question it, it's just a game. Where the map overlaps on top of itself. Over and over and over again. I can't get past it. Excuse me, what? Oh. Hey, that actually is the door that I was looking at earlier. That's weird. Caution, flashing lights. I feel like that's a little bit of a late warning.
Obedience. It's something you should learn.
That would be the muse. I'm guessing talking to the author who is writing the story. That's the point. Oh, that's the point. More with the flashing... I don't like the flashing lights! Okay, I'm not able to... fucking crawl under that. Oh! Um... I'm leaning weird. Um... I guess I was too nervous for that jump scare to jump scare me. That totally should have jump scared me. Also, I kind of have to pee.
Look what I found, Mr. Hardy. This chart will lead us away from peril and into safe harbor.
What did I just tell you, Lunix? I already kind of have to pee. Yeah, I know, that totally should have jump scared me, and I realized...
You shouldn't play with strangers. She wouldn't
Realized
like
completely
that. She
that
doesn't like it when you play with anyone but her.
Realized completely that it should have jump scared me. Jono, it makes it worse. Is it weird that I had to start, like, doing this to notice that that was a rat? Or, not notice, but to know that it was a rat. No! Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm just glad that I have the danger turned off. 'Cause it still feels like danger. Prop shopping list. Replica of 17th century flintlock pistol. Fully operational. Flash powder replaced by gunpowder, 4 kegs, 66 pounds each. Ammunition, 5 boxes, 100 pieces each. Dummies, 100. That is insane. Also, why is that made out of particle board? Okay, it's more like, that's more like wafer board. It's not really particle. And the door is fully shut. I only saw that for the briefest second there was somebody up here. Only one of us knows what must be done. Only one knows what is at stake. The other doesn't need to know, doesn't need to understand, only to listen and act. Locked. Oh! For joy. Moo! The two of you together could give a girl a heart attack.
Lily, I think there's something in the dark.
Shh! Someone's coming.
Hello? Anyone there? Bloody hell. Sod it. The chief wants it checked so bad he can bloody well do it himself.
Oof. Jeez, boys. Okay, I figured that was what it was going to be. How?
Close the door! This spot will do. Hurry, we have to secure it. They'll be here any moment.
Lily, I'm scared.
You should be scared. You know what happens if they find us. They'll send us back.
Back where? I don't know why I'm turning so slow.
The door behind you!
The hunt.
No!
Without me, you are just as lost as they are.
What the F was that about? Seems you're off to a good start. Glad to hear you and the director are getting along. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll get this thing in the can in no time. Your friend and agent. Put the mask on? Inside every actor is the one part they were born to play, the one character they were meant to build. Chip away the bloody marble, give form to the formless until all that remains is the truth. And today we're having problems proving that I cannot read. And I say that not in the, oh, I can't read kind of a way, but more as a, I can't read aloud kind of a way. Is this the room we started in?
Things have changed, it seems, for better or worse. I see children playing in the streets, not a care in their little minds. If it wasn't for their shabby clothes, one could almost forget about the crushing poverty that plagues so many of the local families. But what do we have here? A boy, sitting on a park bench, alone. Perhaps he won't mind if we pick his brain a bit. Good morning, young man. What's your name? Good morning, young man. What's your... morning. Good man. Your morning. What's your name?
Jane?
I'm pretty sure this is the... Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Are you kidding me? I can't hold anymore. You're gonna make me have to pee. I already kind of have to pee. More than kind of, actually. Shut up. I will redeem that hydrate at the end of stream. I can't do it just yet.
You run, but do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way.
Yahoo? I promise I will redeem, or I will, like, drink the water, just not yet.
You run, but do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way.
Okay, there's a little boat. Oh, little boat sank. Last time we were here, there was nothing. Okay. I don't really want to start the chapter, because this is... Build the character, motivation, what drives me, what do I want, what do I need, what are my virtues crossed out, my flaws, who crossed out, what, hunts, crossed out, haunts, me? I really don't want to, like, get too deep into this.
Now, they knew a part of the answer to the director's question, before the world told them what to be. They were stowaways, hidden deep in the entrails of the beast that was the ship. They hid and fought for survival, losing more and more of themselves. Now they had to descend again into the entrails of the beast that was their own mind. Find what they lost. It was still there, buried, hidden away, locked in a vault. A prison of themselves. Deep down, there was only instinct. A need and an act. Hunger and violence. And was there also a choice?
Yeah, well, it just saved. We're basically at the beginning. So... And rather than doing anything with these lights, hey Google, will you please turn on the office lights? Thank you.
No problem.
Alright. So now I have to do all kinds of stuff with my inside being like, did you know you need to use the bathroom? Hey. Did you know? Before I give Coda her TREATS, yes, I will take care of that last hydrate. Hi, happy girl. I suppose this would be less of a problem if I, didn't keep all the jars, or most of the jars, with the treats in them on the floor. 'Cause then I wouldn't have to bend over. We're getting kind of low on minnows too, by the way. I did order some more cod skins. Not that I give those out on stream. But those are on order and are going to be here. I've probably got a few more weeks with those minnows at the moment. Oh. Yeah. Are we the the mole from Whack-A-Mole over here? Oh, that was a slip. She slipped. All right, last one, guys. It's the freeze-dried minnow, kind of gross looking. Just warning y'all before we get it up on screen here. Alright, and I said I was going to do it before I gave him to her, and then I got him all set and ready to go, and I forgot. So, we still got to do this. Now I'm waiting. You're going to do it, aren't you? You're going to tack on that one last minute, because we got like 3 minutes left. I love how I'm like, self-fulfilling prophecy kind of a thing going on here. One more, because that was only a mouthful. Ugh. That's going to... Tonight is going to necessitate like 2 or 3 trips before I go to bed. And probably one in the middle of the night. Also, can I just tell you that I am more awake now than when I got up this morning after 9 hours of sleep? I could probably spend another 8 or 9 hours awake and not really care. No, I don't think water does that. It doesn't have any chemicals that affect the brain that way. I mean, it can help start your metabolism, because it will, after a whole night of your body pulling moisture out of everything, it can, like, put the water back. But I've been drinking all day. And it's not just the water. Like, it's the time of day, too. Or night, as the case may be. Alright, guys, it is 9:30. It is time to end the stream. We have probably the entire rest of the month on this game, depending on how things go. Supposedly, the actor is a 6-hour segment. It took us 12 hours to finish the 5-hour segment of the game. And that's with, not dying. But with me needing to try all the routes, because that's me. So we'll see how well we do. There's a fly in my room. I've got a Coda who is about to ask me to go OUT, so I'm going to go ahead and head out, guys. Thank you guys for being here, whether you were lurking, actively watching, following, subbing, whatever. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Sleep tight. Don't let the Fae bite. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.